Cyberpunk 2077 is finally out after 8 long years. Was it worth it? Kinda. I mean, we all wanted the game. We all bought the game when it came out. But only a fraction of us are actually playing Cyberpunk 2077. And the issue is, the game just has too many bugs. Too many game breaking bugs, too many immersion breaking bugs, and too many bugs that shouldn't have happened for a game that took 8 years. And fortunately or unfortunately, depending on what system you're playing on, consoles are getting the worst of it. PS4 and Xbox One, they're getting the bugs, plus they're getting like crazy performance issues because this game is massive in size and scope. The story has a lot going on. The city has a lot going on. And I guess all the graphics, computations, and all of that must be a lot going on, right? But I've been playing on PC. My friends played on PC. So we gonna talk about what it's like to actually play Cyberpunk 2077, what it's actually like to enjoy Cyberpunk 2077, and why I personally think this is the best okay game. Because even though I'm giving Cyberpunk such high praise, in my opinion, the game is like okay, maybe good, you know, better than okay, but it's not changing the landscape like I wanted Cyberpunk 2077 to do. Like, Witcher 3 was one of those games I played almost forever. You know, I played it on Xbox One, I got it again on PC and played it again. The story just felt endless, and I love that about The Witcher 3. I thought CD Projekt Red was gonna just boom, 1-2 punch and bring it right back with Cyberpunk 2077. I was hoping for 120 plus hours to get lost into Cyberpunk. And yeah, you can play the story again. You get those 3 classes. You get the Street Kid, the Nomad, and the Corpo. I picked the Corpo. My friends, they picked Nomad and Street Kid. So I got a fair understanding of all aspects of the story. I sat down and spoke with them. You know, I've been playing the game myself. So I just wanted to talk about what it's like to actually enjoy Cyberpunk 2077. And when it works, should you get it? Because right now on console, straight up, do not buy Cyberpunk 2077 for PS4 or Xbox One. I honestly don't even recommend you buying this for a PS5 or Xbox Series X if you somehow manage to even get one of those consoles, because that's a whole nother game in itself. You playing freaking F5 on the keyboard all day. But that's another story, right? Because just going back to that issue real quick, the games on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is like a modified backwards compatibility version. So essentially, on the PS5, Cyberpunk 2077 is running in PS4 Pro mode. Why is a PS5 game running in PS4 Pro mode? I don't care if it's the Pro mode. I bought a PS5 game. Whatever, right? The updates is coming. Hopefully they fix all these issues and people on consoles can enjoy the game like the rest of us on PC. Some people have gotten through it on consoles. I don't know how. They lucked out. You know, I've seen some of the bugs that the PS4 especially can have, and they are not pretty. They are not fun to experience. Maybe fun for some people, but it's just a whole different game on console. But after going through 40 hours myself, speaking with my friends, when Cyberpunk 2077 does work, you definitely need to play it. This game, from a story aspect, is amazing. The city looks gorgeous, and there's just so much going on in Night City that you just always feel like there's something more to do. The only issue is, even on PC, when you do some of these things, they're not as fun as they should be. You know, I'm not gonna go into too many spoilers, but one of the missions, you know, like every game has, go eliminate a certain type of enemy multiple times, right? Because they all over the place. Cyberpunk has the cyber psychos, right? Cyberware is too much for them. They start going crazy. And I like those missions, so I personally took it upon myself, let me go hunt down these cyber psychos. And almost with the first 3, 4, 5 of them I started hunting down, there was always some kind of just weak AI or glitch or something that just made the fight so easy and it just felt not unfulfilling for me. One mission I remember, the cyber cycle got caught in the door, stood 2 feet from him, bang, 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 he's dead. Another cyber cycle, for some reason she couldn't find me. I don't know how, because I was literally hacking her and shooting her in plain's eye view. And just, you know, I don't want to go too much with this, but a third one kept running down to the basement when I would go to the 2nd floor. And now I'll come back and she'll run upstairs, I'll go to the 2nd floor and she'll run back to the basement. And that's kind of lame to me. I remember playing like a lot of games, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I've been playing Valhalla. Those enemies will chase you even out of their respective little cults or huts or whatever. They'll chase you and they'll hunt you down. Same thing with Far Cry 5. GTA 5 that came out in 2013. You know, there's tons of video online about how GTA 5 is better than CyberPunk, but we're not going to get into that. Definitely look at some of the comparisons because CyberPunk is lacking a lot in the world building. Even though the city is beautiful, random things just don't work. Water doesn't splash, you know, when you shoot at it. Just you can't blow out tires like you can in other games. That you could care about that, you cannot. Me personally, I do think it was a little immersion breaking, but not enough for me to not play the game. Because the story, oh my god, the story is amazing. And that's one thing that CyberPunk really has going for itself. The story is there, it's very extensive, and honestly, it'll be very captivating if you put the time in to understand, to read the shards, and to actually engulf yourself in the world of CyberPunk. But I feel like I've been just rambling on about the game for a bit. So you know what? I want you guys to just take a quick look at Night City. Then you can choose for yourself, you know, what you think about it. Yo, one last thing I wanted to add. If you actually enjoyed the video, please just hit like. That actually helps out a lot. I really appreciate it. If you subscribe, honestly, that would be real dope. I'm actually happy y'all just here watching the video. I'm gonna go roll that CyberPunk footage like I said.